This is the final part of the show. Tunde Ogunsiku has joined the show now. Today, good to have you on Sports Night this Friday.
Always good to be around.
A lot of chess to talk about. But just hold on a little bit. Let me read a few comments on Twitter. Still reacting to Rangers and the draw in Algeria. Kabir Olatunji says Rangers must not lose concentration for a second. He says my only fear is for FC Fanyoba. Because of their attitude on the pitch. I think there should be a different attitude when they play against El Masri. They really have to go for it, be ruthless in front of goal, take their chances. I believe they can do it. They have the quality. They need to put their ass together, play their best. And who says El Masri can't be put to the sword? All right, so that's what we expect to see Nenewi on Sunday. Let's come back. What's up? What's the story? What's the news?
Well, we'll be starting with the chess on the domestic scene with the chess in schools events that are planned for the year. There are a number of chess in schools events that are already planned for the year, but the first of it on the list is the Chess in Schools Abuja that will be holding in March, and it's going to be very interesting because this is actually the 6th edition of the event. And a lot has gone into the development of the event and how they've learned over the years about how they can develop or do better with the kids there in Abuja. And it's going to be very good to see some of these kids actually pulling their weight in the tournament. And well, we're going to be seeing that on the 4th of March by 9:30 a.m. at the Olumau School, Wusetu, Abuja. And it's going to be for these kids in primary and secondary schools and in Abuja and its environs. Schools from all around Abuja, Suleja, Kaduna can easily turn in to ensure that they actually get the best out of this event. And some of these kids might eventually turn up to become those that would lead Nigeria in the near future.
Yeah, you know, anytime we discuss about these kids, Tunde, I've always wanted to find out from you the plans that are in place to discover, nurture, expose these kids, and aid their development, monitor their progress as they get older, so that they don't lose interest, so that they get better, and they don't lose focus. They stay focused on their schoolwork, and then they also think about what chess can do for them.
Exactly. Well, these are things that the Nigerian Chess Federation should actually be looking at. Apart from the Nigerian Chess Federation, also the Chess Players Association of Nigeria should put a number of pressure on the Nigerian Chess Federation to ensure that these things are put in place. And well, hopefully this year we're going to see some changes. There's going to be elections this year for the Nigerian Chess Federation and the Chess Players Association of Nigeria, and we're going to see if the plans of the incoming presidents, leaders of the associations are going to be partly to ensure that the development of these young lads are put into big-time consideration. And well, there are some kids that actually qualified to represent Nigeria in an African tournament last year. They could not go because of finances. These financial issues need to be worked on this year because the same tournaments that held last year provided international exposure for several kids all around Africa.
And we shouldn't be missing out on those things.
Exactly. These are things that we should be taking full advantage of. But when there is no finance to actually run these things, we find out that a number of these things are being cut short. And some of the prodigies that we're having in Nigeria are being cut off from developing further. Because some of the African players, kids that participated in this event, got titles, got international titles, got a lot of ratings, got different things like that. And you wonder why Nigeria, as big as Nigeria is, are not over there ensuring that they get the best out of our own kids. And these are things that we really need to look into.
All right, well, I hope the right persons have heard all we've been talking about, and I hope that there will be a change. What we need to do is we'll keep talking about this, and I'm sure that one day we will get the right kind of persons to listen to us and act on all that we've been saying. Let's move abroad very quickly.
Well, yes, the FIDE Women's Chess Championships is starting tomorrow. Today was the opening ceremony, and it's very good for Africa, considering 3 African ladies will be representing Africa at the event. The women grandmaster, the top women grandmaster, Mona Khalid of Egypt, will be representing Africa at the event. And at the same time, Sabrina Latrich of Algeria and Maisoud Amina of Algeria would also be representing Africa. That's Mona Khalid there, and then Maisoud Amina and Sabrina Latrich on your screen. And these ladies have actually shown themselves over the years. Some of our ladies that would have been doing very well in this event are not being given the opportunity, again, finance, to go out there to own their skills and at the same time get the titles they need, get the ratings they need, get the results they need to ensure that they actually go all the way on the international scene. These are things we really, really need to look at this year, because there will still be some other events that would be qualifiers for all these top events over the course of the year. We sincerely really need to look at all these things and then get our players out there to ensure that they get the best out of all these tournaments.
All right, okay. Well, I'm told we may need to go for a break, but we'll just continue until we are sure that we'll go on that break. But let's talk about the Grandmaster, Kenya.
Yes,
before we
Grandmaster Vishwanathan Anand. The man Anand was a world champion, and he has shown himself able to handle several different challenges. And well, it's going to be interesting to see Kenya hosting this man, Grandmaster Vishy Anand, and at the same time, there's this top photographer that has been showing himself very, very solid. That's David Lada over there. And these 2 guys will be in Africa doing some trainings, giving some talks, and at the same time, maybe Anand would eventually even participate at the events.
That's the photographer you're talking about?
Yes, that's the photographer that I was talking about. It's going to be very good to see these guys actually in Africa, because it's going to be very big for African team. In Kenya, they're going to be having these FIDE Zone 4.2 on the 16th Team Chess Championship by April 15th to 22nd. And at the same time, they will be having the Mombasa International FIDE Rated Tournament there. And these are some of the reasons why they invited these top class people into Kenya to see how they would actually help develop the skills of the Kenyan chess players, and at the same time those that would come in for the International FIDE Rated Tournament there. The venue would be the Wild Waters in Yali, Mombasa. And well, who knows? Some Nigerians might even be there.
Of course, everywhere where there's something good, you find a Nigerian.
Yeah.
The FIDE Grand Prix.
Yes, the FIDE Grand Prix.
Final shot on the show tonight.
Yeah, it has been very, very interesting to see the list of 24 players that has been shortlisted for the FIDE Grand Prix. And it's going to be very good to see the 2 players that are going to qualify from these events to enter into the candidates tournament for 2018 to eventually see who is going to challenge Magnus Carlsen in 2018 for the World Championship. And well, all these top players, 6 of the top 10 players actually refused the invitation from the organizers of this event. But at the same time, there are still top quality players that will be participating in this event, a big event at that.
So we're looking forward to that?
Yes, 4 tournaments in the year. Each of them has to participate in 3 of the 4 tournaments. And well, we'll see how it goes after that.
All right, Tunde, I must say thank you to you. That's also how we have to put a peg on Sports Tonight for this week. Thank you so much, Tunde, for your time. And of course, thank you to you for watching. You've been with us from Monday up till now. We take a break now. We'll be back on Monday with a bigger and a fresh package. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye-bye now.